My funny bone is tickled.
That's what keeps us smiling. Go for it, Gaurav.
Well, in the despair and the not movingness of things, where we stand 2 months short of 2024, there is hope and there is belief that things will get better in every part of the world. And in that hope, we start another session of Entrepreneurs Connect 2.0. We are a business referral group for those who are joining us for the first time. We connect people, ideas, and opportunities. We are supported by rooftop sales. Sometimes we also support rooftop sales, though Alithia asks us how, but we'll come to that another time. So we are an online platform and we've been doing this for 3 years. Our first meeting was on 19th of September 2020, the year of the COVID pandemic. So today we have just under 400 members who join us frequently. We have impacted over 3,000 entrepreneurs. And usually we have great interactions amongst us. Once in a while, we do get inspirational speakers and business people to share their lives and their lessons with us. And like everything else, we are online and on social media. So we have a WhatsApp group. We are on Facebook and on LinkedIn too. So I'd encourage you, I will share a link for our WhatsApp group. If you're not there for any reason, please join us. We usually have a business session followed by a business challenge, breakout rooms, or education sessions. Today, we'll be having breakout rooms where we'll get to know each other better. Our values: accountability, transparency, generosity, and trust. This is our team. Alithia is our president. She is one of the co-founders, as I am the other. And we have Anil Thomas, who is busy running an airline now, but he's the other co-founder. Our other members of the leadership team: Sabri Rajan, Anupama Parkar, Bharat Nangia, who we have the distinct honor of having in our midst today. And we have Chaitanya Belli, who's our Vice President for Technology, and Ashish Angra, who's our Vice President Finance. In the past, we've been contributed to by Dr. Rajamani, the late Laurent Grandisson, and Harihar Sharma. We appreciate their input and support and their laying the foundation of where we are today. On that note, thank you for joining us today. And I hand you over to our leader, Alithia Sura.
Brilliant. Thanks, Gaurav. And welcome all to another session of Entrepreneurs Connect. I think we have almost all repeat people except Raj. Raj, have you attended before?
Yeah, many times.
Oh, very brilliant. So then I'm going to get started quickly. So very briefly for our YouTube audience, Entrepreneurs Connect is an online platform where we exchange leads and connections. We get into each other's contact list, each other's phone books, and see how another new contact, another new referral can help our business to scale or grow, potentially in the same country, potentially to another region, another country of the world. And how can we expand and grow? So let's get started. On the list, I have Monisha first, and I have Nita after. So Monisha, go ahead with your 30-second introduction.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. My name is Monisha Rodrigues. I'm a corporate trainer and a facilitator by profession. Communication and soft skills being my core area of expertise, with a little throw-in of behavioral models like problem solving and critical thinking. I am also into coaching for executives and individuals. My ask to the group is anyone who could connect me to HR professional or to a team who would require the training services. Thank you.
Brilliant. So guys, as we know, in the chat, put Monisha and your name after that if you have a contact or connection to share with her. So put Monisha and your name, corporate trainer. She's looking for HR connects anywhere in the world. She is based out of India. So HR connects anywhere out of the world or or in Mumbai, where she's directly based out of. Okay, great, Nita. So executive leadership, training, extremely key and important. Every executive needs to continue learning. So that's extremely key and important. So connect with Monisha. All right, let's have Nita, and then we have Leo Cybertech, which is Nankumar. Nankumar, you've been putting your name as your company name in this sheet. Let's have Nita now.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Neeta. I represent my company, Rank Connect FZCO. We have got two verticals. One of the vertical is for the financial services, pitch deck, and merger acquisition. In financial services, we give services for accounting, bookkeeping, audit, corporate tax in UAE, along with CFO service. And pitch deck is for the new guys who want to look for the investors. We make the pitch deck and we represent your company as well, along with merger and acquisition in case you want to buy or sell your company. The other vertical is the business development, in which I do help organization to make a new market entry, or expand market, or take care of their customers and expand market as well for a new geography or new audience. At this moment, my ask is in any of the vertical, if you have any kind of requirement, especially financial services, because now corporate tax is coming in and there is a lot of company will be started looking for their help in corporate tax. We are having a webinar also 9th of November on corporate tax. So in case any of you are interested, I can share the webinar information to the person. Thank you.
Brilliant. So money is key, and raising money, raising funding is the new trend of entrepreneurship. So get on board. Get a right pitch deck. That's the starting point. So put Nita and your name in the chat. If any of your friends, any businesses, any startups is looking for raising funding or financial services.
And also, if anyone is interested in knowing more about the corporate tax.
The corporate tax in the UAE.
Yeah, this in the UAE. This week's topic is the deductibles. So what are the ones which are going to be deductibles and what not? In detail. It's on 9th of November in the 11:30 in the morning. So in case you are interested, please let me know. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. So guys, again, it need not be for you. It could be for anyone in your phone book. So in your phone book, if you know anyone who needs financial services, who is haggling with corporate tax, is not aware of maybe trying to make a pitch deck, anyone in your phone book, two ways of sharing the contact. Use my name as a reference or do not use my name as a reference. So if anyone have anybody that you know, put Nita and your name in the chat. Yes, Anupama? A shout out?
Not a shout out, but I just request Nita to put the link for the webinar in the chat box so we can register for the
Sure.
on our WhatsApp group. So a lot more people can register for the webinar.
Yeah, I'll put it on the chat and as well as the WhatsApp group. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Brilliant. All right, Nankumar, go now, and then we have Gaurav after.
Namaskar. My name is Nankumar. I am from Hyderabad, and today I'm going to tell you a small story in a short way. Alifia has been diligently putting up YouTube videos, streaming these things, and it happens that someone somewhere actually see these YouTubes, and one of them from US got back to me. And we have signed a deal for nearly 27 installations, kids playground, complete branding, top to bottom. And neither does he know anybody from EC, neither I know him, but someone referred me to him. And then the first question he asked me when he came on the line was, are you member of Entrepreneur Connect? And I said, yes. And That's the power of social media. That's the power of social media. We do things, reflectively, diligently, and someone somewhere in a different part of the world actually sees it. And I'm proud that we have that credibility that he gets back and talks to us. Three cheers to EC. Have been a consistent member and try to attend most of the meetings. And all those who are new there, hang on. Someone somewhere will see you like this and get you good business. This is a huge deal. 27 installations
Brilliant.
all over the US and quite a big kids play group. We're designing the entire branding for them. Thank you.
Wow,
That was my
fantastic.
story.
Brilliant. Thanks, Nankumar. I think that's the best testimonial we've had since we started. But I mean, we've heard so many stories of people connecting, and it gives us that inspiration to continue doing what we are doing, because it's obviously a selfless team and it's completely an unpaid initiative from some key leaders who have come together to contribute and make this happen. So shout out to all the leaders of Entrepreneur Connect. I think this was the best thing we had to hear this morning, because we are planning a strategy for 2024 today after this meeting. So looking forward, and thank you so much for that shout out. So let me introduce Nan Kumar in that case, because he's a technology, IT, CRM, ERP, anything tech is what Nan Kumar comes on board with. So put Nand Kumar and your name in the chat if you know anybody who needs to optimize and scale and grow with technology, their company. So you only need manual sales for a certain time in any startup business. After 6 months, 1 year, after a few consistent clients, you need technology to be able to succeed. Nobody can scale a company with only sales. You need technology to boost and scale and make systems out of your processes. So extremely key and important. Have CRM, ERP, optimize, monetize, everything that, and he's a genius at it. He's lost all his hair doing it. Gaurav.
Yeah, I wanted to say last week I met with Neeta, and I can't seem to complete a conversation without saying the world is a small place. Dubai is minuscule. So it turns out she's married to an old friend of mine. And same for Padma. Padma's husband is also a Toastmaster. So I think we are onto something good. And let's grow the tribe. Thanks.
Gaurav, for you, the whole world is one city only, because you know everybody everywhere.
Dubai is like a village.
Yeah, the whole world is one city for you. All right, you're next anyway, so go ahead, Gaurav.
Gauravji, you're on my speed dial. I'll connect with you. Don't worry.
If you connect with Gaurav, you connect with the 7 billion population of the world.
Thank you. Well, good morning again. My name is Gaurav. I am here in Dubai since 1997. And I have a background in communication, and I love to network. So currently, for the last few months, I have been associated with a company which is into technology-enabled solutions, which means that we do robotics and metaverse and walkthroughs, 3D animation, etc., etc. If you know anybody who's interested in getting that kind of work done anywhere on the planet, do let me know. And I'm available to network and support whoever. Thank you.
So put Gaurav and your name in the chat. Let's be a little faster. As soon as the introductions are going on, start putting their name in the chat so that we can move to the next person ASAP. So extremely useful contact to connect with Gaurav. He's been into events, he sleeps events, PR, marketing, advertising. He can do these penetrate your, and now he's into content to really make that advertising stand out. Okay, we have Rishikesh and then we have Mudit after.
Yes. Good morning, all of you. Myself, Rishikesh Datar. I'm from India, Maharashtra, Pune. My company name is Perfect Advertisement and Education Solutions. In that, I do the theater advertisement business in a pan India for all the multiplexes like PVR, Inox, and Cinepolis. I have the direct tie with all these multiplexes. So, if anybody want to do the advertisement on a big screen in front of all the people who are coming to see the movie, you can do the one-to-one with me, and definitely I will help you to reach your business in front of the Indian people over here. So do the one-to-one meeting. I want to tell that yesterday I do one-to-one meet with Anupama. So I am ready to. We are ready, both of us, to do the some unique work related to Dubai people. So definitely we will do that. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. So usually, guys, put Rishikesh and your name in the chat. He's into big theater advertising, big banner advertising, big poster advertising. And advertising and marketing, always I say that comes before selling. But most times we don't know where to go for these big posters, big banners, big roadside. Most of the time we don't know who to contact. So he's here. He can help you anywhere in India to make your brand much bigger. So advertise. I mean, if something silent from YouTube is connecting someone from US, I'm sure if you actually throw it into the eyes of people, you will definitely get some contacts or connections, some new business for sure. So guys, put Rishikesh and your name in the chat. Okay, again, so maybe you guys don't need advertising. You guys are already the most advertised company already everywhere in the world. Any company in your phone book, share with him at least one contact. Any company in anyone's phone book, 2 ways of sharing. Don't use my name, use my name as a reference. So if you're not sure how he's going to use that contact you're sharing, tell him this is the contact, but don't use my name. Okay, advertising, anyone? Nobody needs advertising? Nobody in your phone books need advertising?
I mean, Alifia, last time I had passed on a real estate company's contact. Was that useful, Mr. Hrishikesh?
Yeah, I just sent her, him the WhatsApp, but they not replied me back. So I will do today too again. They
Okay.
don't reply from their side.
Just message me if you don't get a reply. I'll be meeting them most probably this week. I'll see
Okay,
if
no
I can
problem,
help
no
out.
problem. I will do again. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Brilliant. That's the power. So let's I think this we could have one session of this follow up on stuff like that also, like what worked, what didn't and stuff. Let's try and think how we can put that in. But let's put it in. And then we have Anupama after.
Good morning, everyone. When we talk of marketing or when we talk of advertising, we talk of content.
Your voice is not clear. I think you are traveling, that's why.
It's frozen, I think.
Yeah, he froze. Mudit, try switching off your video so that we can get some audio. Just do a brief introduction without your video. We can't hear you.
Okay, let's have Anupama now and then we'll have Mudit after. So for everyone else.
Yeah, Alifia, you're saying something. I
No,
cut
I'm
you.
just saying everyone else, please fill the link and put your name in.
Oh, yes. Yeah, shall I go? Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is, of course, Anupama from 4C Integrated Communicators. And as always, I'm in the mood of giving. Yes, festive season, Alifia. And what's best, what we can do is to give. Last meeting, I'd said that I would be giving 30 minutes pre-session on your branding and marketing requirements. That still remains the same. In fact, Neeta and I were supposed to connect, but we both were so busy, super busy with stuff that we should do it soon. Yeah, maybe post Diwali, Neeta. But yes, today, I wanted to share with you one achievement, and that is that I was just interviewed recently by Dr. Shambhavi. I'll put the link here. And she asked me one question: how do you manage to give every time? when you're selfish, you actually manage to give. Because when you give, it comes back to you in many of folds. Just today, Nandakumar said that he received something from EC. Why did he receive something from EC? Was because EC was giving. And what we are receiving from Nandakumar is that wonderful testimonial for EC. So if you are in the giving mode, it comes back to you in many of folds. So that's not all about giving. It's about being just more selfish. So be a little more selfish and connect me to people who require branding, marketing support in your connections in your network, so that I can give more and hence receive a little more with your support. Over to you, Alifia.
Brilliant. So guys, put Anupama and your name in the chat. Marketing, branding, reaching places. That's what she's an expert at. So put Anupama and your name. If anyone in your phone book, any new company is not marketing well enough, it's extremely important to market. And she's, of course, a giver. You can tell. So she'll give you a lot. All right, Mudit, are you able to... Is she here?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
able
I'm
to
here.
see? Yeah, we can hear you.
Am I audible?
Yes, absolutely clear.
Okay, thank you. So whenever we talk of marketing, branding, advertising, we don't talk for content, visual content generation. And there I come as an extended arm from India, Delhi, a photographer and a cinematographer representing your brand, giving visual content to your brand. Because till the time the visual content is not available, you will not be able to, sell anything out visually. Because whether it's for, and that's why we come for fashion and dinner brands. And very soon I'm also coming up with my very profitable book, as I yesterday told to Anupama ma'am on a one-to-one Zoom meeting, that I was going through an idea of working on a self project as a photographer. My evolving as a photographer for past 9 years. So this project is solely mine, showcasing my life, showcasing my energy and my environment, universe. So this is something that we are coming up with, and also I have got really good connections from Neeta ma'am also this time, and when we had a one-to-one for educational institutes over here in Dubai. So that's all, and my ask would be connect me to the universities and also connect me to fashion and interior magazines. Thank you.
Wow, brilliant. So guys, put Mudit and your name in the chat. I think Mudit, when Entrepreneur Connect started, was always the youngest member on the platform. He was always like the youngest kid on the block. Now he talks like a whole grown adult. But brilliant, and he's already got his book coming up. So up to inspire many, many, many. So guys, put Mudit and your name. He's into advertising, videography, photography, fashion, food photography, interior photography, and he does all these photographs and he makes a good video out of. So visual is always, as we all know, 70% of anyone's communication. Words only communicate 30%, but visual is 70%. So if your visuals are good, you don't need to be in the room to get a sale. Your videos will do all the talking. So invest on good videos always. Okay, let's have Rajashekar, and then it's me next. Rajashekar is here.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. This is Rajshekar from Bangalore, India. My company name is Blue Hill Global. We are into export import of agri commodities such as sugar, rice, maize, and dried chilies. We have our own office in Sri Lanka and soon to be in Dubai. So we are majorly into agri commodities. We want to expand our market into Dubai. Need some connections from Dubai for majorly sugar and rice deals. Any traders, any importers, any exporters, welcome.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Excellent. So guys, put Raj and your name in the chat. Exporters, food, sugar, any exporters in Dubai, in the Middle East. Again, you did not say use my name or not. You can just share it with
They can use my name.
As long as the contact is shared, he can at least do something. So you don't need to
And
share a reference or a name.
is this organic or is there anything, or is it
Normal.
it's normal? Okay. So you're looking for contacts with, sorry, I didn't get it, supermarket owners, or what kind of contacts are you looking for?
I import sugar from Brazil to Dubai and distribute from Dubai to multiple countries, to other Asian countries. I have a joint venture company in Dubai now. I'm importing and also I'm exporting from Dubai. So I need importers also, and also importers who have some deals but don't have sugar stock in Dubai. I can provide them.
Okay.
Majorly into sugar. I'm majorly into sugar and rice.
Sugar and sugar?
And rice.
Rice.
Rice, okay.
Raj, would you say you're a distributor?
Exporter. Distribution can be done, yes. Local in Dubai can be done, or if any other country also, I can export from Dubai to that country.
Okay, I recently did training with a holding company in Fujairah. They have 60 companies, 18 different industries, farms, honey, oysters, fish, all sorts of stuff. They're being forced to go through one distributor who's part of the company, which is a really stupid move, and losing money hand over fist. They were selling.
Sorry, I'll have to interrupt. Small interruption. But what you do
Yeah,
on
sorry.
the platform,
Raj remote
we just
send
put
you.
the name and we put you, and you can connect later or share a contact later as well.
Yeah.
And also one more thing, we can use we select the person's name, right click and share the contact right away, like I already did. So Raj, you have a contact in your personal chat. So if you don't want to take homework back for the week, if you have a name that's coming to your mind that you want to share with Nita, with Monisha, with Padma or anything, just right click the name and share the contact right now on the chat directly, so that then of course you have a chance to connect on a one-on-one as well later if you have more discussion or anything like that. So let's do that. And today we will have breakout rooms, and maybe after the session we have an open room for a while, so we can have more discussion so that we can have our time for the next session as well.
Thanks,
Brilliant.
Alifia.
Okay, super. So great. So you're gonna connect with me, and Anupama has offered help, and maybe Mike as well. So I'll add Mike's name to so you remember to connect with him because he's got something to share and learn from. All right, I'm next, and then we'll have Padma after. A few people have Silky, fill in your link. Bharat, if you can fill in the link, I'll introduce for you. Mike, have you filled the link? We fill every week. You can just submit. So it's called edit and resubmit.
Alifia, have you got mine?
Yeah. Come on, I'm not technical, so come on, you got to spell it out for me.
You're more technical than any of us. You can't say you're not technical. So I'm gonna send the link again.
Where's the link?
In the chat.
Oh, okay.
So I'm putting it again. So fill the link. You must have already got something filled in because you filled last week, but you can edit and resubmit. So edit is just in case you want to change your ask or anything. If you don't have to change anything, no problem. Just resubmit so you come back on the Google Sheet on the top for this week. All right. So me, I'm Alifia. I have a company called Rooftop Sales. We help business owners sell more, sell clearly, have a sales blueprint, understand your bottom lines, understand the revenues you want to make, and make sure you never miss your target, like what you're planning to achieve as a revenue, how to go to a new customer, how to train your team, how to have better ROI from your sales and never miss another target. So I'm doing a sales training today and next Saturday. I do it over 2 weekends, 2 Saturdays. So it will be today and the 2nd and the 3rd Saturday of this month. From 2 to 6, it's happening at the Emirates Towers, face-to-face. And if I have anyone online, then we can also do hybrid. So it's at the Emirates Towers in Dubai. So I'm doing a sales training today. And it's a paid training. But if anyone needs any CEOs, business owners, maybe this will do another one for sales blueprint for 2024. Goal setting and target setting and KPI setting and performance appraisal matrix for your teams. All that will happen also in Jan. So if anyone needs to come on board, I don't do these often. I only do them 4 times in a year. So if anyone wants to join today's and next weekend's training, we can sign you up immediately. But otherwise, there'll be another one in Jan as well. So just put Alifia and your name in the chat. If you know any CEOs, business owners who need to stop haggling and sweating because numbers don't come. So get them to connect with me and find them a solution. Brilliant. Let's have Padma, and then we have Shantanu after.
Yeah, thanks, Alifia. Morning, everyone. So Padma here, financial manager, wealth advisor. So today I would like to focus on the corporate trainings that I do. I address employees and I take them through what is financial planning, what is wealth management, how to plan for their retirement, even when they are in their 20s. Right? At any point in time, you can always do course correction. You can have a blueprint against which you match what you've done with what ideally should have been done. And, so it takes about 1.5 hours. And the feedback has been good. So when I talk to the employees, mostly it's in person, but I'm open to working online too. So they have a lot of things to take away, right? So this is what I wanted to talk about today. Thank you.
Wow, she's really gifted, guys. You have to connect with Padma. Very grounded. Most financial advisors are not often very grounded. So connect with her, and if she's got something to train, it should be very valuable. So put Padma and your name in the chat and connect with her. If not for you, maybe anybody else in your phone book. But financial is something that we should not take for granted. Everyone needs to have a complete clarity. Okay, let's have our Google man, Shantanu.
Well, man. Okay, thank you, Alifia.
Your favorite
Hello, everyone.
platform.
Hello, everyone. Hello, ICs. I think so. I think I'm in manufacturing of Ayurvedic medicines and herbal cosmetics. Now 24 years, and my own brand, which is Cravon, and recently we have added one more brand, which is a Well Mantra. And under Well Mantra, we are having now soaps and shampoos and that type of category. I'm right now looking for a few connects from Africa as well as Malaysia, because I'm going to Malaysia on 29th November and coming back on 3rd December. So if anybody have any importer in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, please let me know. There is a delegation. So if anybody wants any connect from Malaysia, please let me know. I'm there. I'm going through Gopio and FWC. That is these are the two combinations. They are having the delegation and Expo. So that is my views. Thank you once again, Alifia. What?
I think Shantanu's been into pharmaceutical products and he manufactures them. So, and he can make combinations and based on requirements and stuff. So you connect, and I think it's a very unique thing what he does, and he's been doing it for like conventionally very, very long, and now he's creating his own formulas as well. So connect him with any one medicine, guys. So put Shantanu and your name, any aspiring doctors, any, yeah, I agree, Rishikesh, absolutely, I agree. King of networking. He's almost everywhere. He's at Vienna. If he comes to Dubai, he's all over the place, but he's got a fantastic product as well.
No, everyone is king and queen over here. And network king and network queen. We can invent new one word, network queen. So everyone is there. And everyone is
I got your drops, by the way, Shantanu, and they were extremely good. I think you've given me some of those drops when you came.
Please give me testimonial, Alifia,
yeah,
with the background of Dubai, Burj Al Khalifa or something like that. So I will definitely.
Oh, done. Okay, brilliant.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so great. So Shantanu, do connect with everyone. I have Silky and then Mike now, and I think we are coming to the close of our list. Silky, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Alifia. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Silky Kapoor. I'm based in Mumbai and I'm a career coach and parenting coach. I help students and individuals also to know about their inborn and acquired talent also. So basically, after knowing your inborn and acquired talent, a student is able to decide his career correctly, and 7 years career path we plan for them. So it's a detailed plan for the students. And if any individual also want to know about their personality, passion, skills, or midlife career starter want to start up again and want to know their niche, so they can connect to me. And I do online. Everything is online, so location is not a boundary. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. So put Silky and your own name in the chat if you know any kids who are ready to select a stream. And I think now we all are adults and we know and we see it half the times that we study something, but then we work in something completely different. And guess what? We just lost 4 years of that education time, which never comes back. We could have done something completely on our stream of passion and stuff like that. So give a gift to any child, give a gift to anybody so that they don't lose this wasted education, which is extremely expensive nowadays. So don't waste a wrong stream of education selection for anyone who is ready to, any kids who are young. And so connect them with Silky and let her do what she has to do. All right, let's have the mastermind, Mike.
Thanks, Alethea. I asked this question last time, but I'll ask it again because some of you weren't here. How many of you would like to increase revenues and profitability? Right. How many of you have got your pricing right? Right. Wrong, Alethea. Come on. Did you know there are over 50 different
me,
pricing?
Mike. How could I be wrong?
You know there's over 50 different pricing strategies, but there are 3 main. First one is what's called cost plus. What are your costs and how much money do you want to make? Second is the one most businesses seem to use, and I've looked at 1,500 different businesses in 40 different industries, so I'm industry agnostic, is competitor based. Someone comes into the market, they look at what the competitors are selling at, and they lower the price to be competitive and give a few more bells and whistles. The challenge is the people you're basing your pricing off did exactly the same. This is a race to zero. 80% of the market are making just enough money to keep the lights on. Bottom 20% are dropping out because they're not making any money. And the next 10-20% coming in are doing exactly the same and lowering the price. The third is value-based. Not one of the businesses I've looked at is value-based. And I can guarantee you, everybody in the room, you are making a maximum of 30% of the revenues you could be making. Maximum. Just one strategy you're not using would increase your revenue 30%. It could be as much as 2,000% more revenue. Just one strategy you're not using. So I'm going to put
You're on mute, Mike.
Okay, I'll put a link in the chat. Book a call. If you're serious about growing your business, guys, give me a shout. Last week, only one person contacted me from the group, although a few of you said you were interested, but only one actually reached out, Hadria, and we had a 2-hour conversation.
Mike, I think you need to repeat the last few sentences. Like, what is it that you offer? Because you went on mute.
What I offer, I guarantee the strategies that I use will work. I recently worked with an accounting firm, 8 weeks. Half the amount of time the owner was working, increased revenue 40%. No marketing, no sales, no ads, no chasing new clients. It's really simple. And I guarantee people who work with me will make at least 5 times what they spend with me. They usually make 10 or 15, so 5's an easy number. I'm being lazy. Okay. Book a call.
So guys, put Mike and your name in the chat if you need to connect with him, or anyone in your phone book would potentially benefit connecting with him.
Hi, quickly, last week I had a chat with Mike. Thanks, Mike, for your call. And yeah, it was really interesting, and it was really interesting to know how he works, and he's so clear about the strategy and the confidence level. Of course, we started with the initial call for 15-20 minutes, and Mike, I would love to have this 45 minutes call which you are proposing right now. But I think the link is not coming as a link. So if you can put it as a link, that will be really helpful. Thank you.
Okay, I will sort that out. Thank you, Nita.
Okay,
Let me
guys,
see.
so put the mic and your name in the chat and do connect with him, because if you guys are not connecting with him, you're really foolish. Sorry about that, but seriously, connect with him. He's got loads and loads of experience and loads of knowledge. So if he's giving you a free 45-minute session, we'll only be stupid to not connect with him. So, brilliant. So with that, Gaurav, do you have a question for our breakout room?
I have a question. What's the breakout room for? Who goes? How many rooms do you have? Why
Because I think one comment came up from Mike's discussion that nobody reached out. So technically what happens is, because Mike, now Raj, Padma and Nita have offered your name and theirs. So what we tend to do is you can send them a quick WhatsApp message from the list that comes into the WhatsApp group. And you have everyone's phone numbers and a small quick message about how they'd like to support or how they'd like to whatever. That's something that each of us could do. So everyone who's volunteered to help anyone, this goes for everyone else as well. Like for example, Anupama had 2-3 names. It's her responsibility to message them briefly that this is what I pitched. And is there something you want to share with me, or you want to connect with me, or whatever? So some small courtesy message. The unique thing is, when we get into networking groups, we meet, say, 17 people, and then we start trying to call all of them. But guess what? Here we have actually had a permission marketing, as you call it, right? So a few people have given us permission to reach out to them technically. So it's just one step ahead. So, but do not lose the opportunity to reach out to people who offered to support you in whatever way, or take support from you. But so with that way. Okay.
Alifia, I have a question. You have as a host, the ability to make rooms. So probably we have 14 people, 3 to a room kind of scenario, or 4. So what we will do is look at how we have connected with people in EC 2.0. And is there anything that we would like to do to make things better? Meaning, I did raise my hand, but then I got busy in my week and I did not. So like, how do you put into place habits or, action points so that you keep your word and be in integrity? Just a thought, open to input from anybody else.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, in a short form, how have you benefited from EC, and what practices would you like to put in place so that you can benefit even more? Or you can, as you know, karma is the concept when we say what goes around comes around. So how would you like to raise your karma game so that you are batting and bowling better?
So, Gaurav, I think what I suggest is since the group is relatively small, why don't we keep this in the main group?
Whatever.
Yeah. So you lead it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. So we can raise hands and speak, or Gaurav will call whoever, or we can raise hands.
Let me just get into gallery view so that I can see raised hands. We didn't get Bharat to introduce
Oh, yeah.
himself, or you
Bharat actually
introducing him.
messaged me he cannot speak today, but I'm going to introduce him for everyone. Where did he go? Okay. So he actually messaged me that he cannot, he's not speaking today. So Bharat is our extended arm in Hong Kong. He's based in Hong Kong and lives there for his entire lifetime, I think. So any company that needs to extend work, extend procurements from that country, because Hong Kong is a world supply chain market. Any tech, anybody who needs support locally, he's our extended arm in Hong Kong, and he's completely here to support companies to grow, scale, expand, grow. Literally be your local account manager in that country. So that's his gift. And that's what he does really well. And he's extremely connected. He's another Gaurav of our group. You say any name, he knows them all. And very, very well connected to a senior fraternity of the market. So Bharat, and your name in the chat for everyone. Anybody needs any support from Hong Kong. Close proximity to China, right there. So put Bharat and your name in the chat. He can be your extended arm. If you're planning to grow your company, you always need someone locally in the field. Again, not for you, anyone in your phone book. Anyone in your phone book who needs that extra support from Hong Kong. There can be language barriers, there can be travel barriers, there can be so much. And you get the best products and the best procurement coming from the right place in the world. Okay, Gaurav, take it from here.
Right. So we have 24 minutes. Would you like my question to be repeated, or you have a sense? Please raise your hands.
We've got the question.
Go on. Yeah. Please raise your hands and go for it.
So go ahead, Silky.
Silky, go ahead.
Yeah, firstly, I'd like to thank the platform. I've since long I'm here. Yeah, I'm not so active, but I've enjoyed being here, and everybody, Gaurav ji, Alifia, Anupama ji, Bharat ji has been guiding me whenever I've connected with them. So, and the process of this platform, that after my pitch, Alifia also contribute her way of pitching me, and that is so effective. And then writing the name, so that these are the different pointers for this platform, and it is really helpful that we even get the sheet afterwards, that to whom we have to connect. So it is really useful. And how I can contribute, I can try it. I have tried before also, and I will try to bring more members to get connect and take the advantage of this platform. And thanks to all the core team members. And even my website was made by a person who was a member of this platform. So thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Silky.
Welcome.
It's always a pleasure to have you. It's we have various people in various cities and in various domains, and I believe we can all contribute to each other and make friends. If not business, we can contribute, and we contributed too. As they say, and I told my daughter yesterday, who's doing an internship with Reliance, saying, if you don't ask, the answer is no. So be fearless in asking for support, asking for input, asking for what next. And of course, the final call is yours, but you can get an alternative perspective on making things fly. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Raj,
It has helped me. It has helped me, and I've always connected with you and Anupama ji twice, I guess. So thank you.
All the best. Go for it, Raj.
Hi, there is an internet bandwidth. I'll switch off video. So I'm in this Entrepreneur Connect from past 1.5 year, and last December I met Gauravji in Dubai in his office. Straight away within 10 minutes of his meeting, he gave me 7 connections. 7 connections literally in Dubai, India, and Sri Lanka. 3 worked out, and 4 still in pipeline. So when time comes, they will also come. And one big rice deal is in progress. He is also in Dubai only. He's an Entrepreneur Connect member also. So I would like to thank Gauravji for the great connection. And I'm waiting for this one meeting with you, sir. And last when I came to Dubai, I missed Alifia Madam and Anupama ji's meeting. So this time I will definitely do it. And great platform, definitely a great platform. And I surely got some business. That's what I can clearly tell. So keep it up, sir. Keep it up.
Thank
Keep it up, everyone. The team, Alifia Madam, Anupama ji, and yours and Bharat. Great team, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Of course, a note from me, if you strike a big deal, like in 5 figures or whatever, you're always
Yes.
welcome to invite us for lunch or dinner.
Definitely, sir. I'm very
as
happy.
a token of your appreciation.
Yes, definitely, sir. No, definitely. I'm very happy. I'm in progress. I'm almost at the LC initiation stage. Once it is done, definitely I will inform you and I will invite you. The group also.
Great. Looking forward to seeing you in
We can have a
Dubai.
virtual lunch. Gaurav eat his own food, Raj eat your own food, and then
Great. Manisha.
Yes, hi and good morning, everyone. I was introduced to EC 2.0 by Jude.
Kumari.
Yeah, I was introduced to EC 2.0 by Jude. Happened to meet a friend, Shantanu Raste, also there. Yeah, so this platform has really benefited me in the sense of I have met people from different parts of the world. And it has broadened my perspective of looking at how people do business. I will be honest to say I've still to break through where the business is concerned to get something coming in monetarily from the platform, but I will wait. I know it takes time to build the relationship, to build the connection. That's what I'm learning. It's more about the people that I meet, the friends that I make, and this relationship grows further. What I believe is something that we could probably incorporate. 2 things I have on my heart right now to share is, one is where we could build a platform where we kind of promote our fellow members from the EC2 Connect, maybe like a LinkedIn platform where we when we write a post and we know that somebody is into the same business, maybe we could tag them in that post, or for that matter have a live event where we interview them, or on a LinkedIn platform, or post a kind of a video that we have with them, wherein each one gets that exposure. It's a pull factor, like my dear friend Chaitanya Bailey told me, why don't you use the pull factor instead of the push factor? And that really made so much of sense. Another thing which I would which both Jude and me feel, that our youngsters today, our kids today, are so hooked on to the social media, the computers, the tabs. They don't really want to come forth and even for that matter go out. I'm not saying this may happen with all, but most of us are really in that space. So my genuine request to the EC 2.0 Connect would be, why don't we have something where we can connect our youngsters, our youth, to come together and discuss, or maybe have some sessions for them where they are able to bring out that when it comes to speaking to people, or when it comes to confidently answering questions if you ask, something for their development as well. So if this could be done in the coming months, that would be really great. Yeah, thank you very much.
Very good idea, Manisha. I was thinking how this could play out. Thank you. We have our session, of course. I'm not sure how feasible it will be to invite kids to this meeting, but we could definitely do. And as a start off, I'm suggesting maybe Jude and I, or even Alifia, can do videos, short videos, and send it out on our group, and our group passes it on to their kids.
Yeah.
You see, one of the concerns people have is security. And of course, kids are from another planet. So if men are from Mars and women are from Venus, kids are from plutonium or whatever. They think very differently. So as a start off, we could do this, and I agree with you. Bharat has been our champion on LinkedIn, and with Chaitanya joining our team, what we said was we will have, say, 8 or 10 people doing posts every day at a certain time. And then everybody else in that group will either comment or share or add value to that post.
Yes.
And that is how LinkedIn works. And I am told everybody in that group has benefited with their rating or their kind of leads going up. So I would encourage you and Jude to come to that group, and so that we can offer value and grow, because that's the ultimate aim. On that note, Shantanu, I have a small input. Your video behind you is an interesting one. Only that it is distracting, and I'm afraid it might trigger some kind of attack on somebody.
Sorry.
Because
I will change that.
It's like those, when we were young, we used to have videos, and there would be a crawly come on saying, come for a free spa experience to Haji Ali or wherever.
So, Gaurav, I can just want to, on that thought, on Monisha's thought, I wanted to just come in and since we are one of the ideology of our leadership team is that everyone is good at something, and everyone is naturally driven towards something, and everyone has a certain passion towards something. And for that person who has that passion, it's very natural and it's very easy for them to pick it off and drive it. Now, not everything that we do in our life is about money, monetary, and things like that. But then there is another place where you can get an outlet to live that passion, or get a platform where you can, drive that passion and things like that. And it gives you that yin yang, it gives you that balance that your life needs and stuff like that. So Monisha would invite you to, if that's giving you a drive or whatever, come up and lead one session or one meeting, and we'll give you that platform. We'll come out with a schedule that you need and stuff like that. We'll invite the other members and give it a shot. So champion that initiative, if you will, and let's do it. And if that's an initiative, and for that matter, anything that, so for example, we had Chaitanya, he said we should have a digital library about our videos and stuff. I'm like, yeah, come on. And if you want to do it, come on board, champion it, and let us give you the tools to, or the equipment that you need. What do you need to make that fly? And take it as an initiative and let's fly it, right? So Bharat has a gift that he gives, and that's why he comes under leadership. Anupama is driving our online community platform because that is her initiative and that's her drive. Gaurav is obviously full on, always connected. I have a little thing about the sales, and that's what I bring to the platform. So we are all independently championing our little field of expertise and finding a way to give back to the community in a very small way. So if anything like that, anyone comes up with, Neeta thinks of anything, Shantanu thinks of anything, just come on board, and we are always open, and we want to give maximum value back to the people who are giving us this 2 hours every weekend.
Yes, sure, Alifia. I think we can meet on a one-on-one and discuss that. I'm happy.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Great. Padma?
Yeah, hi. So I have definitely benefited from this platform, starting with Bharatji, who taught me how to get connections, right? It was such an eye-opening session. When I initially joined, in the following week, I connected with him. And of course, Anupama, who crystallized so many things for me. Her one-to-one was amazing, and Gauravji, who is so well connected. Oh my God. It's amazing getting those connections. And Alifia, definitely every time you're on the platform, there's something that I'm learning. And I think Mike's session last week was amazing. the business challenge. I'm so glad I took it up last time. So moving forward, maybe I have a suggestion that maybe on a monthly basis, we have a kind of reporting where we say, yes, I've committed to helping these people. Was I able to actually pass on those connections or not? Right? Just a tally. I promised 5, but I was able to help 4. Or, how many meetings I've had, right? Maybe people wanted to meet me, I wanted to meet them. So what was the score on a monthly basis? So some kind of a little accountability can be introduced, is my suggestion. So it makes us more conscious. So that's from me.
Great idea. Here, I will just add to what Padma is saying. You see, a lot of times our heads or our whatever we have between our ears is hyperactive. 1,000, 2,000 thoughts every day. How many do we actually take up and action? So it's a good idea to journal. And my humble submission to everybody here is have a EC 2.0 journal. And when you say you will connect with someone, make a note of it. Yes, Alifia's list will come in, but your commitment is your commitment. Alifia is not responsible for your commitment. She's helping you keep your commitment. But there are buts. So to be in integrity, I am suggesting everyone keep a manual or a journal and say, I committed to so-and-so and I met so-and-so and this is what came out of it. And at the end of the month, then submit a report. I don't know how technically feasible it would be, but I leave it to Alifia to
I have
guide
a
us on
solution
this.
already, I think, which I don't know, we can test it for a while. I think the Google Sheet that we do, we can add one column saying how many people did you meet last week or how many connections did you share last week. So that can be a very quick way to keep a track. And obviously our Google Sheet collects for like a lifetime. So we will always have that record. So maybe I can just add 2 more questions in the sheet that we fill every week, saying how many did you connect with last week and how many did you meet last week.
No, but how do you fill it up?
It's a text. You can say 1 or 2 or...
No,
just a
so
number.
it's a PDF, right?
No, the Google Sheet that you, the link that we fill in the start of the meeting.
The registration.
Introduction.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because we are filling that every week anyway.
Yeah.
So for example, Padma came last week and she came back this week. So today she fills her part and it can be a non-compulsory thing.
Correct. Yeah. Great.
So I think great suggestion.
Thank you.
Gaurav, sorry?
Yeah.
60,000 thoughts a day.
Wow.
60.
I was waiting for that. The number man.
Which is why
Yes.
some people have branded it monkey mind.
I was waiting for the correction on the number you said, Gaurav.
I'll add to it. Mad monkey mind.
Drunk monkey mind.
This was brilliant. No, this is very valuable. Thank you for that.
Great.
Input.
Thank you, Padma. Shantanu, over to you.
Obviously, all points are already covered. So, as I always on all the networking groups, there is always very good points, and all networking groups are very good. It is not like this is good, this is bad. But the difference between Entrepreneur 2.0 is the Alifia's energy always, since long. And obviously, Gauravji energy and Anupama energy is also there. And Gauravji is very frank. If they don't like it, they don't like it. So that is I really love it. And it is always giver's gain in all the networking. But I'm telling you, it's not giver's gain only. It's a giver's strain. We always have a lot of ideas through all these networking groups, especially Entrepreneur 2.0. See, I'm not telling like I have got the business or I'm not getting the business, but I learn a lot from all you people, and you can implement that ideas in your daily lifestyle. So I think that is the what we call as what I get from Entrepreneur 2.0. And definitely it's every business is like a ship, what I feel, in the sea. And this is a lighthouse where Entrepreneur 2.0 shows us the light, like where you have to go, what referral you have to take, how you can follow up with these people. I think this is the because business is big, the ship is big, everything is big, but we don't know the path, how to go to the right place. So I think this is the lighthouse. This is a fantastic what we call as networking group, and I always love it. And thank you very much, all of you, all of you.
Thank you, Shantanu. Great. Okay, Mike, you want to come in and tell us, you've been associated with us for almost 3 years. What is your take on us? And what do you think we could be doing to make things better?
What do you mean better?
So like 140 people in our meeting rather than 14. Perhaps, if that is a metric we decide to take.
I mean, would you like more people in the room? If you had, would you be able to get everybody to introduce themselves? That's
I think we have a threshold about 40 people. Right, Alithia?
I think there's technology that you use to make more happen. So if there is more, I'm sure that's where you leverage but you can never say no to more, because the more people that can come, the more leads and connections the rest of us can get. So we can never put a threshold on it. The more comes, then you use technology to make that happen, and how to optimize. Like initially, when we started, I used to actually type everybody's business and everybody's what they do, and then who's sharing contact. And I used to actually manually type everything. But then when we saw that, oh, too many is coming and it's impossible to do that all the time, then we said, okay, let's try a Google Sheet. And then that's how you evolve, right? And that's how evolution happens. If WhatsApp said they cannot take more than so many, then they would have just but definitely the vision is to do global. The vision is to get much larger and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely we'll find technology to make that happen. And people like Nankumar are always there to give us some inputs, ideas. And that's the energy and the synergy that we will build and create to make that happen when we're ready.
Well, one thing you could do is actually, if we've got 30 seconds to introduce ourselves, make it 30 seconds, ring a bell at 30 seconds or 25 seconds. Do a session on elevator speech. Elevator speech or USP. I mean, how many people in the room have a USP? Well, if you hadn't put your hand up, believe you there's something wrong somewhere, okay? Right? Most people don't have a USP. If you're not different, you're the same. If you're the same, it's always down to price. So, I don't know, how many people in the group? Got off?
We have on WhatsApp about 370 people.
So you're getting about 5% of people to attend? Why? Why only 5%? Can you sort of contact people and, say, the group's here for you if you haven't made it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks? I run mastermind groups. And I've run groups of all sorts of stuff. And I had a rule. If you didn't, I kept them small. But I had a rule, if you didn't attend for 3 weeks straight without a really good excuse, like you're critically in hospital, then you're out the group. And I would ban you, period. You could not come back. So lots of people join, but they never do anything. They're there.
Right, so
we have
380 since we spoke. We have 380, but only say 15, 20 people join every meeting. So maybe we can get 4%. Technology to support us on this.
That's 4%. Why is it 4%? I mean, that is not that is not a very good number for a group that's trying to help people with their business. So the only thing probably is people are not seeing the value you are providing. So how can you show the value of actually being here? I mean, you know, BNI, they say, okay, we've made X amount of money from every time they meet, they have a referral thing. I did one-on-one with, I got business from, we made X amount of money from the referrals, etc., etc. If you can show proof that it's working and people are making money, then probably more people will join.
Great. Thank you, Mike, for your input. Anybody else wants to say something?
Shantanu raised his hand.
I
Yeah,
want to
Shantanu.
say something. Obviously, we have to invite visitors rather. That is one thing. Then we can remind 2 days before on the group, the meeting is after 2 days, and please join. Or else we have the message rigorously. We have to message about the meetings, and if possible, I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. Instead of putting the screenshot on the WhatsApp group, because that indicate that we are only 12 people or 13 people in the meeting, that goes a wrong message to the people who are not coming to the meeting. So initially don't give the screenshot on the WhatsApp group, because that will definitely the whoever is not coming, they feel that only 12 or 13 people are there, so they are not take it very seriously rather. So what I
So
suggest,
Go ahead, go ahead. Continue.
yeah, so that is my opinion. Obviously in BNI, what we do whenever there is a visitor, from the first week or maybe before 4 days or 5 days, we starts putting the name and the category of the visitor in the WhatsApp group, in our WhatsApp group, so that if 4 visitors are there in the coming meeting, that motivates the other person to invite a few more visitors. See, there should be some motivation. So that is what I feel. So we can put the names and the category right from the before the 4 days in the group, that these are the visitors, they are coming, and this is the category. So might be that category in attracts the person who is not coming in the meeting. That might be he will attend the meeting because of that person and that category. That is what I feel. Means that is
Great.
that we can.
Thank you, Shantanu. The fact that we are having this conversation in an open forum is kind of supporting the fact that we are more fraternity driven rather than commercially driven, and that we are out to create something and we are looking for the magic potion, and all of us can contribute to make this go viral, go to the next level. Thank you.
Yeah, Gauravji, see, the thing is, like, as Mike insists, like, we have to give some little bit touch of the commercial point of view also. That will definitely, we are not a commercial networking group, maybe, but that will attract the people just to come into the picture. Because see, if that attracts, if visitor comes, obviously we are not what we call as we are on the same path where we cannot insist them that this is the commercial group. But definitely to attract the people, to attract the visitors, we have to do something.
Got it. Thanks. Neeta.
So there are two things I think we can, this is my thinking, thought process, two things we can do. First of all, we are all professionals and we have to respect each other's time. So people who join, let's say after 8:15 or 8:10, they are denied joining. We need to respect each other's time. So there are people who will join at 8 until 8:20, or we haven't started the meeting, and that puts off some of us, saying that, what, from next time I will also join 10 minutes late. It's okay, but it's not okay. That's not the professional way of doing it. If you have to join a meeting 5-10 minutes, we can understand that there is a glitch or internet problem or something like that, but not more than that. That is one thing I think we should be doing. Now, I am attending this meeting now almost 2 months, and apart from the 3-year celebration, what we had it, which unfortunately I couldn't attend. I haven't seen any kind of a speaker or any kind of something which gives back or gives like what Mike is giving. I really like the way he is giving it to the community. His 2 piece of knowledge, what he has connected for 5 to 10 minutes. So every time we should also do something like that, and not more than 10 or 15 minutes, but somebody who comes and who gives some kind of, it can be holistic, it can be, it can be anything, how to take out a stress. Like I have a couple of sessions which I attend, and I'm giving you an example on the Indian share market, and these are very big pioneers who gives, but every session of theirs, there is a stress level, how to manage your stress, 15 minutes of that. And sometimes that really helps, because it's this, in this world, we all deal with the stress. So this is an example.
Thank you for your input. We are coming to the close of the meeting officially, but if you can stay for another 2-3 minutes or longer, we will continue this. Alifia, over to you.
I want to really thank everyone for all those inputs. It's so valuable, because now we're 3 years old, and as we say in a business strategy, the strategy is very different from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 years. But the fact that we survived 3 years, that means there is a market, there is a need, there is an appreciation, and thank you all for that kudos and appreciation that we really needed at the start of the meeting. And then they always say that from 3 years to 10 years is always usually potentially a different strategy, because otherwise you're going to get dated. You're not going to be able to, because whatever worked when you were very small is completely going to be different. So you need technology, we need more strategy, we need more structure, and that's what we are at. Today, we are going to have a leadership meeting where we are planning 2024 and the way forward. So thanks for all those strong inputs. I think very valuable points. And for the platform is for you, and the platform is for all of you attendees. So your inputs are very, very valuable, and we are happy to keep the room open for another 10-15 minutes. But super brainstorming. Thank you all for your valuable inputs. It only shows the love, the care that you have, and we're all more committed to make sure it's much more worth your time and effort and everything that we're doing here together. So with that note, please spread the word, get more people in, because the more people we get, the more leads and references we can bring for all our businesses. And we've got to stop talking to the same customers that we are talking to in the last 2 to 3 years. Research says 90% of the companies are talking to the same customers they were in the last 3 years. Can we get a brand new customer? And by that, you can access someone else's phone book, someone else's, and that's the drive and mandate of Entrepreneurs Connect. And we love to do it online, because it doesn't stop us for borders. We want people to expand. You're more valuable outside of your own country that we are in. And that's what this entire platform is about. So let's continue doing what we do. And thank you all for your input. You're the most valuable people and the team for Entrepreneurs Connect. So with that, I'll this meeting officially to close. Anybody who needs to leave is free to leave. And the other